Hi guys, it's Tampa Tech, and I'll show you the best, easy solution to fish wires in the wall, or even find a fire break or a stud in the wall. So what you're going to need is a Phillips screwdriver, or flathead screwdriver, electric tape to tape the wires to the fish tape, or if you're using fish tape, a fish rod, or Magna Pole. In this case, I'm going to show you the Magna Pole. A pencil, your cable, your video cable, and yeah. So I'm going to go show you. You can use a fish rod, fish tape, or Magna Pole. Magna Pole is the newest thing out, and I've been home theater tech for about like 10 years or so, and this is probably the best, easiest solution for me. And some of you guys home theater techs probably already know about this tool, and I would say you guys, most of you guys would agree. Anyhow, yeah, this is a heavy-duty magnet. So how it works is this roller goes on the outside of the wall, and the magnet bullet goes inside the wall with the flex rod. All right, and you get to tape your speaker wires or your video wires, whatever, right to there, using electric tape. And it comes with two in a kit. So check out the link below if you want to check it out. It's a Magna Pole. And the first generation one had a rounder tip. I'm going to show you. And this one has a pointy tip, so it goes through installation real easy. So anyhow, let me go ahead and demonstrate it right now for you. So again, you need a screwdriver to take off the wall plate. So let's say the TV's right here, going to be mounted right about here. First thing you want to do is locate the studs in the wall. How you do that is take one of your magnets, this is the one with the flex rod, and you wave it back and forth. Boom. Look at that. And basically that's a stud. How I know it's a stud is because when the builders put up the drywall, they nail the drywall nails into the studs to keep up the drywall upright. And let's find the other stud. And here's the other stud. Okay? So you got one, and then you got two right here. So you want to do is you want to mark them. You mark that one right there, and you mark that one right there. So the stud is going this way. All right. Now you want to see if there's a fire break in the wall. Some houses have fire breaks in the wall because it breaks the fire. You know what I mean? So the fire doesn't spread throughout your wall, up in the wall. So anyhow, usually the fire break will be horizontal, and some houses have it, some houses don't. So to find if you have it, let's go ahead and I'll show you, I'll demonstrate. So I'd say the TV is going to be right about here, and right below the TV you got a wall plate. In most houses you have wall plates everywhere. And this is a coax wall plate, or it could be like a phone jack or whatever. So you want to not make too many holes in your house. So you want to go ahead and take off the wall plate. So we're going to take this wall plate off. And sometimes there's a box, sometimes there's not a box. My apartment, there's no box. Alright? Now if there's a box in here, a blue box or whatever color, you can take that out. Usually there's screws into the stud. And I know there's a stud here because I can see the stud right there. And I also found the stud using the magnet. So yeah, you go either unscrew the box out, or what you can do is just put holes. You can pop holes. They have pre-cut holes you can pop out on top of the box. So basically, what you want to do is you want to take your Magna Pole, the one with the flex rod, and you want to take your video cable. I'm just using any cable just to demonstrate. So you want to tape it like this. Alright, so you got it like that, and you want to tape it around like that. I'm going to demonstrate so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I tape the bottom of it first. You can do the top, it doesn't necessarily matter. Alright. And then tape it around just like that. Maybe like 4 inches, tape 4 inches all the way up to the tippy top, because you don't want any sharp edges for anything to grab onto and rip the tape off. And you also want to protect the tip, the connector. so you don't damage the tip. So you want to tape that all the way around and then smooth it out by taping it diagonal across the top, just like that. Now, sometimes it's a pain when you pull it off the tape, just like that. So it's going to look like this, by the way. See the tip? And then you want to leave a little bit slack off so you can pull the electric tape off later on easily. Now you have your video cable attached to the flex rod. You want to go ahead and shove that in the hole. Just like that. And then you want to take your roller. And this is called a Magna Pole XP. You get it at magnapole.com. What you do is go ahead. Just shove it in there. And then from this point on, just feed it in. And then you roll up and down like that, real soft. Alright, so the stud is right here, and the other stud is right about here. So this right here is empty, and we're going to find out if there's a fire break anywhere up the wall. And there's a fire break right here. Alright, so basically it's a horizontal 2x4 stud. And sometimes you could go around it, and sometimes you can't. In this case, let's just say we don't necessarily have to go that high. Alright, so let's make the TV. We'll make the TV, the bottom of the TV is going to go right about maybe 3 inches below the fire break. So let's mark it. The fire break is right there. Let's mark that. And then the bottom of the TV, let's make it probably 3 to 4 inches below it. Mark that. And the stud, we know, is right about here. Let's see. There's the stud. So let's mark the stud right about there. The fire break is right here. So you got a 2x4 going this way, which is called the fire break, and the stud is right there. So what we want to do is go right underneath the fire break and right to the left of the stud, and make your circle. That's where your hole's going to be. And you can use a spade bit or a circular saw. But in this video, I'm just showing you how to use fish wires up the wall and how to locate a fire break and locate a stud. Alright, so the bottom of the TV, we can make the bottom of the TV right below the hole. So after you run the wires all through and you pull out the wiring, then you can mount your TV, and your TV will cover the hole. The bottom of the TV, here's the wires coming out, and the bottom of the TV would be right about here. So that's pretty much how you do it. Check out the link below if you're curious about the Magna Pole. And this is probably going to be the easiest solution, but it's a little expensive. Fish rods are about 20 bucks. Fish tape is about 20 bucks. This thing you can find maybe it's like 100 bucks, but it's worth it. So if you're going to plan, doing more stuff around the house, then I would suggest getting the Magna Pole. And that's pretty much how you do it. And see, that's the wire right there. So, and there's your fire break. If you want to go around the fire break, you have to make a pumpkin cut, and it gets a whole lot messier. All right, so I just suggest go ahead and make your hole right below the fire break, and then mount the TV right over the hole. And that's how you do it. Thanks for watching. Check out my other YouTube videos, how to install TVs on the wall and surround sound, and how to fix TVs and fix computers and tablets. Later, guys.